Hi, everybody. Alexia and I welcome you to our podcast. And we started a whole new series on a whole new field in medicine called Evolutionary Medicine as part of our medical breakthroughs. And the concept is exquisitely simple. We were designed one way, anatomically, physiologically, biochemically, microbiomally, but it's a tremendous variance with the way we live today. And that gap results in the mismatched diseases. So the more we can close the gap, the better. And we started the series yesterday and we gave a big overview, but just to get a little feel for this, one example would be of a mismatched disease is we were designed to have natural whole food with a lot of fiber. Well, a lot of us have a tremendous amount of refined carbohydrates. We weren't designed that way. What's the mismatched diseases? The metabolic syndrome, high blood pressure, cardiovascular, stroke, insulin resistance, diabetes. Okay, that's the mismatched disease. Well, today we're going to discuss protein. And the word protein means from Greek of first importance. And indeed it is. The two big modalities for protein are our body, okay? So when you're looking at a person, you're looking at protein, okay? And is your biochemistry, because all enzymes are protein, and that determines your metabolism. Okay, so protein is indeed of first importance. The catch is that most of us have too much protein. We all know by force of culture is, oh, let's have a bucket of fried chicken. Let's have a 14-ounce sirloin steak. Too much protein, okay? Well, the consequence in terms of mismatched disease is this. We go to our basic three food groups, protein, carbs, and fat. Our bodies can store virtually endless amounts of carbs. Our bodies could store a tremendous amount of fat, but our body cannot store protein on a daily basis. So what happens to the extra protein that you have when you eat too much? Okay, well, guess what? By the liver, okay, it's turned into sugar. Even the name, the chemical name of the process is called gluconeogenesis. The new genesis, the new formation of glucose in the liver from protein. And is the sugar will feed right into that hopper of metabolic syndrome and diabetes. So that would be the mismatched disease. Okay. In addition, if you're having too much protein, it puts a strain on the liver to convert it to urea. Okay. And then it puts a tremendous strain on the kidneys, and the mismatch there would be kidney problems. Okay. So the third, a lot of people don't realize, but statistically, there's a vector if you have too much protein, because protein is always driving new cell growth for cancer. So is a moderate amount of protein per day. And is with the new finding, Nobel Prize, about 4 years ago, Japanese doctor discovered autophagy, where your body, when you do intermittent fasting or autophagy, you still have two great meals a day confined to an 8-hour window. But when you have that magic gap of about 16 hours, then your body will recycle itself to the tune of 1/3 of your daily protein requirement from your own body. Wow. Now, in terms of the everyday practical stuff, is a lot of people don't realize, but the best protein in the world, which is given a arbitrary rating of 100, it's the gold standard. The paragon, the model of excellence, is actually the white of eggs, which is called albumin, because its amino acid spectrum is almost identical to our bodies. So that's the best protein. And what we always do by tradition, we always check in with Alexia to give out practical pointers to everyone, but especially seniors. So here is Alexia's practical pointer of the day. Alexia and I, we always have pastured eggs. That's the opposite of caged eggs. These are chickens that are just what it says, out in the pasture, okay? And what Alexia noticed is the incredible orange color of the yolk. And that is the beta carotene from having the grasses, which contains that orange pigment, which is the precursor of vitamin A, the plant form, a bright, bright, bright orange from the pastured eggs. In addition, they're fairly inexpensive. And then Alexia suggests to cook them soft boiled for about 2.5 to 3 minutes so you don't denature the protein. And like Alexia says, is why are eggs so great, okay, is because this is the beginning of life. Thank you, Mother Nature, to having the best nutrients for the baby chicken. So we will continue our series on evolutionary medicine and the mismatched diseases. And Alexia and I thank you so much for having us, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
You were right. That's another jam-packed.
Is it still running?
No, it's off because that little red light went off.
Yay, everybody. Judy Alexia's here.
You might be right.
You could trim that, right?